rip apart the CR500, get it all torn down, all put away in containers for the winter, and then I'm going to start shopping for a frame. The frame that's on this bike has been welded to, and I want to keep this bike as original as possible. I will have an FMF silencer and pipe on it, but other than that, the whole rest of the bike is pretty much going to be stock. So let's get at it.
I hope for these smiles, waking up see the light. The sun makes me keep up, keeps along. I hope for these sighs, out of my mind. How can people be alone? You thought I could love you when I said I could get through. You thought I could love you when I said I could get through. A true love, my friend's not a lie. Oh, leave it together, me dancing on your side. A true love, my friend's not a lie. A true love, 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 a true love. Afraid of love, I know it's not fair. Oh, break all the walls, sweep out all rust. I feel like the first time, get off the dust. Thought I could love you when I said I could get.
Alright, so the 500 is completely taken apart now. And we got the motor, got the frame, wheels. Couple of parts back here. We got seat, side panel that's going in the garbage, subframe, forks, and the rest of the bike is sitting right there in that tub. And that's where it will remain until we get the frame powder coated and or I get a new one. I think this section here is pretty worn out, so I'm going to look for a different frame. Plus somebody welded a skid plate on the bottom, and it's really weird what they did here. You know, it's not that it was a bad welding job or anything. The welding job was done very well from what I can tell. But they've got this section on the front that if you come down hard and you bottom out, you're going to dig right in. You know, I mean, this section here really should have been brought up and wrapped around the front. Unless they had something bolted on here that came around. I don't think this is part of the frame. I don't think I've ever seen a frame that looked like that. I don't know, maybe I'll look at keeping this frame if I can fix up the sloppiness in the foot pegs there. I mean, that could be partially because of the bolts. I could get that fixed. I could take it to a machine shop. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll actually bolt something on right here that wraps around and comes up, because other than that, the frame's in good shape. So that's going to wrap it up for the CR500, and I may do some work on the TTR 125. The plastic's pretty messed up on this, needs a good clean job. But I got new plastic sitting right there in the box. Just got to put it on. I got to get the carbs set up right. The carbs a little bit out for the float. I get fuel leaking out of it, and or the O-ring is shot in it. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for today for the CR500. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and viewing. I'll see you next time.
home.